could give me the stimulus so I can go pay my rent. I will not be ignorant.
Yeah, Senator Graham, let me shift back to the Capitol Hill standoff and where things stand with the $2,000 stimulus checks for the American people. When President Trump first made that push, everyone said, no way that happens. Then, of course, the House did it. Now it's sort of sitting in limbo with Majority Leader McConnell, who says there's no realistic path forward. Where do you see things standing?
Well, I think if you had a standalone vote on the $2,000 check, it might pass. Here's the facts. 70% of Republicans don't want to go to $2,000. They think it's a $430 billion cost to the Treasury. They think it's an inefficient way of giving money to people who are hurting, because a lot of people making $75,000 or less haven't been out of work. But I'm with the president on this. I'm in South Carolina. Our economy is really hurting here. So McConnell is right. There's no way to get a vote by January the 3rd. The new Congress begins noon January the 3rd. So the new Congress, you could get a vote. And here's what I'd like. I'd like a standalone vote in the new Congress on the $2,000 check. We have 7 Republicans who've already said they would vote for it. We need 5 more. I think if we had the vote, we would get there. But I want to vote on repealing Section 230. The untold story is that Democrats are in the pocket of big tech. President Trump wants 3 things: a commission to investigate fraud, $2,000 checks, and to repeal Section 230. I'm urging Senator McConnell to give us standalone votes in the new Congress after January 3rd on all 3 measures. And I would predict that if you had a standalone vote on the $2,000 check, it's better than 50-50 it would pass.
So just very quickly, Senator, sorry, Rachel, one follow-up on that, and that is, so if you do the standalone, what about the fiscal conservative aspect of this? You've heard some conservatives talking about you just can't add, 200, 300, 400 billion to the federal debt.
Well, it's $400 billion. They're not wrong to be concerned about the expense. They're not wrong to be concerned by the fact that this is not the most efficient way. There are a lot of people who make $75,000 or less a year that work for the government that haven't been laid off one day. But I've seen with my own eyes the destruction of small businesses in South Carolina. I am with President Trump on this. I think a family of 4, if they got $8,000, it would help our economy. I think they need the $8,000. If the vaccine is on the way, I can't wait till it gets here in large numbers. But until then, our economy is hanging by a thread in South Carolina. So to my fiscal conservative friends, I understand your argument, but I think the facts on the ground throughout the country would require us to do more than 600. 600 is not enough. 2,000 is about right, in my opinion. And I'm willing to vote. And here's what I want Senator McConnell and Democrats to do. Give us a vote on 3 things, not 1 thing. Repealing Section 230, a commission to investigate fraud in this election, and a vote on a $2,000 check.